Unfortunately, we have to go in depth on what we know about the man suspected of killing Sergeant Bill Hooser. This man, according to an officer's written report, Michael Jayne was driving northbound on I-15. The initial call to dispatch was somewhat bizarre. It mentioned the Hells Angels targeting the driver of the truck. This was around 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, May 5th.
Claims that someone is riding on the diesel trailer. The semi is driving a gray cab, the dry van. This has been from the milepost 207. They're all the way up at milepost 244.
I think the driver of the semi is your RP.
So you heard it there. It was believed the 911 caller for the reckless driving was actually the driver himself, Michael Jayne. Jayne would then pull away from officers on the traffic stop. You'll hear this part now from UHP Trooper Dustin Griffiths, who was there on scene. We will not be sharing audio from the moment Jayne turned around and struck Sergeant Bill Hooser with his truck.
We were out of the vehicle. We were going to get the driver. He's not supposed to be with her. He just took off in the semi.
So the suspect is at the Maverick in a gray sweatshirt, stuffy beard. He's trying to steal a vehicle at the time.
He took another semi.
So you took another semi.
Red semi.
Red semi. Which direction?
He was going northbound.
So you can hear that Jayne got out of the semi, ran to the gas station, attempted to take other vehicles before stealing another semi truck. Now, initially, it was reported he was heading northbound. However, quickly determined that Jayne was actually driving southbound, where he abandoned the semi truck in Mona. According to the report, Jayne stole an older model Ford F-250. He drove south into Nephi, then to Mount Pleasant, parts of Sanpete County. He drove to a remote home, drove the truck into a garage after scaling and surveying that home to get in there, stole boots and keys to a white Ford F-150, and then continued driving towards Vernal. That picture on your screen is what happened after that. Highway Patrol troopers pursued Jayne, documented speeds over 100 miles per hour. Troopers performed a successful pit maneuver, basically a slight jab to the vehicle, if you will. Jayne crashed off the road on Highway 40, and that's what was left of that F-150. Michael Jayne was hospitalized until Saturday, May 11th, when he was booked into the Utah County Jail. Initially, Jayne had a woman in the semi-truck with him. She escaped when Sergeant Hooser pulled him over. According to the woman in that report, she had been riding with Jayne until the Beaver area. When the two actually got into an argument, Jayne left and then came back for her after she got out of the truck. Apparently, he threatened her with bear spray and a knife. She felt threatened, but she got back into the truck until leaving and exiting the semi when Sergeant Hooser pulled over the semi in Santaquin. Jayne has been charged with the following: murder, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, among other charges. He's in the Utah County without bail, the Utah County Jail without bail, and we just learned that the Utah County Attorney's Office is going to hold a press briefing tomorrow morning on Michael Jayne and those charges you see on your screen. We'll have more coverage of this tomorrow. If you'd like to read more about the charges that Jayne is facing, as well as a look at his criminal history, which spans the states of Oregon, California, Kansas, head to our website, KUTV.com.